I feel like at this point, we know if you're super serious about making gains in the gym, tracking your workouts, whether it's by hand or with some app, is like basically mandatory. I like if you're not doing that, you're just missing out like a lot, honestly. But one thing I've also started doing is I log each of my workouts in like a strong app, which is like one of the fitness apps. There's a million different apps that track workout. Use whichever one you like the most, has the best interface, whatever. But one thing I also did is I got put all the different exercises I do in a spreadsheet, and then I started tracking week over week how many exercises and am I actually achieving like a personal best in. And basically that's just to help me see over the long run, am I how much progress am I actually making? This is useful just because, like, especially when you're bulking, you want to be making progress. I feel like there's some people who on the internet who are like, oh, you don't really make progress for a long time or whatever unless you're a beginner. But realistically, if you're bulking, even if you're like 3, 4 years in, like you should still like there should be at least one exercise, probably multiple that you're making progress on over the course of like week over week over week over week. And in addition to giving me the information of like what am I actually progressing on, which is also telling me like what muscle groups are progressing more or less, which is good data. I think it's also motivating because it makes me really want to lock in for those personal bests later on in the workout for those muscles that I don't care as much about, right? So it's like a lot of times my rear delts are towards like the end of my workout. So I'm not as locked in and I kind of get there. I'm super tired. And then I just hit the little reverse fly on the pec deck and call it a day. But now that I'm tracking to see, okay, which all the different exercises I'm making personal best on, I'm actually really motivated to compete with my previous personal best on it because I can always see it on that spreadsheet. So in terms of motivation, it's really good. And then in terms of actually seeing how much progress you're making, it's also really good. So I would highly recommend it.